Welcome to Brockhampton, it says. This is just beautiful scenery. Beautiful rolling hills. So the house doesn't open until 11 o'clock, so we'll probably have a cup of tea or something, I think. Made in the van. This is tight. Nah, it's not really tight. I think we might have a bit of a dilemma here. There might be some sheep in the road. Lovely, so I've just made a cup of coffee and I'm here in the car park. You probably see the van over there in the distance. Cheers everybody. This is day 2 of my trip out in the van. Another National House property. I've said a couple of times, this is my happy place at the moment. I like that I can come to these places with the van. There is normally somewhere really convenient to park the van. Something like this, you can just sit out and have a cup of tea or coffee and enjoy a really nice walk, maybe a bit of culture, and learn something by all the things that are on display. And I just think the National Trust is the English heritage to some extent. I think I'm going to an English heritage old castle in a minute after this one. But yeah, the National Trust, it's good value for money, I think. So let's have a look to see where I'm going. I use something called Milanote to plan my trips, and I'll put a picture of that on screen now to show you what I'm looking at. And so it's my April trip. So yesterday I went to Croom and Tewkesbury, and this is Brockhampton. I was thinking about going to Barrington Hall next, but I'm not going to do that. I quite like the idea of Stokesay Castle. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, so that's next. And then I'm staying at somewhere called Stony Acres, which is a relatively new campsite. Not much around it, I don't think. There's a little town called Dorrington, which is about 15 minutes walk away. It's got a pub, so I might treat myself to an outside beer today. So yeah, so I'm going to spend a couple of hours here. This was where are we? This one then is now Brockhampton. Is a traditionally farmed estate and medieval manor house located in Herefordshire. And the next one is Stokesay Castle. It's quite simply the finest and best preserved fortified medieval manor house in England. Wow, can't ask for more than that, can you really? I'm starting to learn now that it's better to read something about them before you go in. It gives you a little bit of background. So looking forward to this really, little wander around. And not sure how long it's going to take, but good stuff. Right. I'm going to finish my coffee, made in the van with the Velveteer and the Delta 2, which makes all this possible. Here we go then, off to Brockhampton. Let's have a look, see what it says. We have Lower Brockhampton, the Manor House, Norman Chapel, Orchard, Play Area, and Trobo, Granary Kiosk and the second-hand bookshop, which seems to be the norm. You're here, so we are nearly there. Looks like it's a nice lake walk or something as well, or walk. Good. Off we go then. Well, that's interesting. In 1837, tariffs were removed on imported fruit, meaning the British apple market collapsed. Many orchards were turned into vegetable plots, and in the 1940s, as part of the Second World War Dig for Victory campaign. This is quite something. It's a moated house. It already looks quite stunning. Have a look at this. Well, I wasn't there long, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. A nice medieval house to look round. Really, really good. Well, hello there, and here's a quick trailer for our channel just to let you know what it's all about. On Mondays at 3 o'clock we normally release a campsite review video, what's not to like, and what about your visits and trips videos, I hear you say? Well, normally we release those at 4:30 on a Wednesday and 6 o'clock on a Friday, so midweek and weekend inspiration. And we do reviews and tips as well, and they can happen anytime, normally on the days where other videos aren't releasing, so keep an eye out for those. Please do like, comment and subscribe. What's new, I hear you say? Coming soon are On Air, get it? Podcasts, Sundays at 7 o'clock. Don't forget to click the bell to be notified when we go live.